If you only knew how Spirit saw you, you would never doubt yourself. You would have all of the confidence in the world, and you would go after everything that you desire. If you only knew how Spirit saw you. Hello, friends. I was in the middle of my workday and just had the brakes put on, like, make a message right now. And that was the first part that came right into my mind. And also, even though I took time to breathe and ground before hitting record, there's still so much high vibrational energy moving through me right now that I feel like I feel caffeinated, like so caffeinated. So I don't know if that's your energy that I'm picking up on, soul friends, or what. And maybe you haven't been sleeping as well the last few nights. And maybe this is what you're feeling as well. It's like this, just this buzzy energy, this air of excitement and anticipation, but also like there's so much energy moving through you that you don't know what to do with it. Because I wasn't even feeling this until I hit record, and then it was just like if you only knew how Spirit saw you. Okay, so we are gonna pull some cards. We'll see where this goes. But okay, the color blue might be a confirmation for you, specifically cobalt blue. I'm seeing, yesterday we had a conversation with our neighbor outside, and she was telling us about her father's cobalt blue Triumph Spitfire, and showing us pictures, and it was beautiful. It was like this really bright, rich, vibrant blue. Excuse me. And blue has been really significant for the last few days. Sorry, I just had a phone call come in. With the sunny blue sky in the background. It was a video call. With the sunny blue sky in the background. Sunny blue skies ahead. We also might be having some activations in the throat chakra lately. I don't know if somebody's been coughing or what's going on there. But blue has been so significant over the last few days. It's really been standing out, and that's what's coming through in this message as well. And actually, funny enough, once I started talking about the blue and the blue skies, that buzzing kind of settled down. So I don't know what that might mean to some of you, but I'm just going to leave that there for now. Blue skies ahead. Things are going to get better. And I don't like saying general stuff like that, but I do feel like things are looking up. Things are looking up. And just when I said that, I looked in the other room, and I can see this little rainbow refraction, just dancing on the wall, just like this. Yeah. I just heard the sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sorry, I don't know the words, but that just oh my gosh. I'm just running with it. Okay, that one. Stuck to my thumb. Do we want another one or just that one? Just that one. Okay. interesting. I've got the I Ching cards. This one is number 14. And there's something significant about that path. Almost like you've just come down out of like hiking a crazy mountain, huge trials and tribs, and you're going to be able to walk through the valley in the sunshine and let your body rest for a while. Let's just see what this actually says in the book. Possession in great measure. Above fire and below heaven. Fire in heaven. Everything is illuminated. The light of the sun reveals both good and ill on the earth below. The possession of such awareness brings challenges as well as benefits. Take advantage of this clarity to examine the uses of power in yourself and in others. The truly great person does not need bravado to shine. Virtue and kindness burn brightest. Interesting. That just made me think of a lovely soul sister, Andrea, who posted the other day saying that she's being called to show up differently and show up more authentically. And I'm feeling the same pull, and I know that a lot of others are as well. And it's just this overwhelming feeling to just show up more authentically. Like, lots of people are showing up now without any filters on their face, just allowing their wisdom lines to show, allowing themselves to show up, in their pajamas or in their car or whatever, when the inspiration hits. And I think that that's a lot of what people are craving to see right now as well, is authenticity. And maybe, what did that say about the possession of such awareness brings challenges as well as benefits. Take advantage of this clarity to examine the uses of power in yourself and in others. The truly great person does not need bravado to shine. I also saw a lady post on TikTok just earlier today where she was talking about changing the energy behind your speaking. Oh, and maybe that's why that... Okay, interesting. Okay, so the video, she was talking about how she used to come on social media and be kind of more in your face and more pushy energy and more like feeling like she had to be hyped up and present with flair and bravado. But now she's learned how to breathe into the space and ground herself and allow more space in between her words, allowing herself to actually breathe, allowing her spirit to actually breathe, and how that's transformed her content into something that is more magnetic. Because if you notice your reaction when I come at you and I've got something to tell you and I'm kind of really activated like that, what happens in you? I bet you pull away, because it's like, whoa, that's a lot of energy. But when I allow myself to breathe and to ground and to bring my voice not down, but to soften my voice, I call that my meditation voice. And the funny part about this is, just a sidebar, I played my partner one of my meditation tracks. Actually, it was my most recent podcast track about how when everything in your life is shifting. And my voice was so different because I was in meditation mode, meditation teacher mode. He didn't even know it was me. But that's That was just a sidebar. But notice what happens within you when I'm in that different grounded energy and I'm allowing myself to breathe and consider my words and just be flowing from a more authentic place. Does it draw you in a little bit more? I must be speaking to content creators today because I didn't know where this was going to go. But even if you're not a content creator, I think there's a good lesson in this, in just, staying in your authentic energy without feeling the need to present, to perform, to wear any kind of mask. I think all of us are craving that right now. And that is part of a greater social system that is being dismantled right now. And so where was I going with that, with the energy coming in? Oh, that's the energy difference, right? The buzziness of the performance and the pressures, the internal pressures, feels very different than living and flowing from an authentic, grounded place. And the funny part about that is that we've been conditioned to think that the loud, boisterous persona is more powerful. But the opposite is actually true. The grounded, spacious, authentic way of being is actually more powerful at the end of the day. The meek shall inherit the earth. Isn't that funny? And it doesn't mean that we have to always be quiet and soft. It's just that we're being authentic. And if your authenticity is bouncing off the walls, then great, you do you. But I think that I just saw the rainbow again. I think that what's happening on a greater social level is that we're making more room for more people's authenticity to be. Hence the rainbow, all the shades of the rainbow, the light rainbow and the shadow rainbow, our light and dark, and integrating the two, which allows us to have more compassion and grace for other people's light and shadow. And yeah, just having more space and more, I don't even want to say permission because that feels weird to me, but there's just going to be more space and more freedom to just be who you are. And who you are might shift from moment to moment. I know for myself, I have moments where I'm super hyper and bouncing off the walls, and then I have other moments where I'm very, very calm and still and contemplative. I have moments where I'm super fiery. I have moments where, I'm really just nose to the grindstone working. But then there's also moments where we need to rest, and all of that is okay. You don't always have to be on. You don't always have to be a certain way to be accepted. Yeah. If you only knew how Spirit saw you, your spirit team, God, universe, whatever you subscribe to, that higher power, that spirit guide, that spirit team, your people, even your humans. Love every aspect of you, even the ones that you're not a huge fan of. And when we can come to more of an acceptance of all of our many layers and shades, that allows for a deeper grounding. And a deeper relaxation, because we are fully grounded in our authentic self. We accept all aspects of ourself so then we aren't using energy to project something other than what and who we truly are. You would be amazed at how much energy gets freed up when you allow yourself to just be who you are, what you're feeling in the moment, without judgment and without expectation of needing to be anything or anyone or anywhere else. Transmission complete. Wow, I was not expecting that. If this resonated for you, I would love to hear in the comments section down below. And if you know someone who would benefit from this message, please pass it along to them. I invite you to subscribe down below for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and come join us in the Evolving on Purpose Facebook group as well. All right, sending you so much love. You are loved and appreciated and seen and honored.